Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room, and
What do you mean?
a house elf named Tobbs works for his master. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave.
That sounds awful.
As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful...
I understand.
Oh, thank you.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. This must be Tobbs' cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Revelio.
Tobbs' master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave.
Spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Cursed fiends.
Revelio.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Loud as a troll, you... Stop right...
I'm out before I... Mine stand behind Winter.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye.
Good. Whatever the poachers...
You said you had news about the poach.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment,
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let... Does the name Horntail Hall mean...
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. I also overheard one of them bragging. The poacher spoke of this area, and if you ever meet my
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet you...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a jugbolt behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Still smoking. It can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. Also,
I found goblin. Let's keep searching, but I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
done, child.
Incendia!
Stop this fucking phone! And that's ridiculous! Give up.
Confringo!
Thought you had it.
Confringo! What do you
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the scene.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Like, how could they possibly enjoy them? There must be more dragons here. The poachers... We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and...
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come here as well? I'm one of
Did you hear those goblins? Roundlock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? My bite is...
Stop right there! I'll kick you.
Back to the ground with you. The man returns to the roots. Number up wine coming back this way.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now?
I don't know. Nothing about this. And the poachers saw us.
Since the dragon we freed flew...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. It'll be hard hiding something like...
Should we expect...
It'd be foolish not to. I'm sorry to say that you...
Since the we aren't helping us.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
My class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress in the
See the romance of it all?
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
You'll never believe
What did you discover in this?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little... Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperial... He believed students should be prepared. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium.
It was hard to do, but casting...
And I'm glad we did it. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell...
And you think this relic...
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic.
I see no reason to...
I'm glad you agree. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian.
I know what I heard. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's...
I knew his parents died, but...
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden... Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room. Sebastian and Anne were helpless.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand. Please.
Those references...
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin. I hope Sebastian... It would mean a lot.
Revelio. Confringo.
So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio. Revelio.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. Revelio.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something.
Here, Ethan. Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Revelio.
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Lumos. Professor Weasley asked me to...
Did she now?
quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge true. Hence, I have created. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1700. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around... Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide-Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A Demiguise.
Yes! While the Hide-Behind has the power, what is the only spell known to
The Patronus Charm.
Well done! The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who published the law of elemental
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam. Which magical creature is the only one?
The Rune's Paw.
That's right! Where is Ilvermorny?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! What is the most powerful love potion?
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells different. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire. Emmerich the Evil was...
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging, a bite from a mackled malaclaw, has the unusual...
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coastline, what plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by witch...
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
The part bird, part reptile is a Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit. Who was the first
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. You've answered all of my questions. I'm frankly astonished. Thank you for humoring me by... I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.